I am cautiously optimistic in the sense that on the way to the G20 in Rome, I said to some of you on the plane that if this was a football match, then the current score would be 5-1 down in the match between humanity and climate change. And I think what you could say today, after 2 days of talks with around 120 world leaders, is that we've pulled back a goal, or perhaps even two. And I think we're going to be able to take this thing to extra time, because there's no doubt that some progress has been made. The reality is that the developed world will still be late in hitting the $100 billion target. And it's brilliant that so many countries have embraced net zero this week, but we're going to keep working with all the leaders around the world to get them there sooner, to accelerate their timetable. On China, yes, it's true that President Xi isn't here, but on the other hand, the Chinese team is very high level. You know, he didn't want. I talked to him. He didn't want to come because of the pandemic, and you've got to respect that. The same was the case for Vladimir Putin. But that doesn't mean the Chinese are not engaging. They've made the commitment on net zero by the middle of the century, by 2060 or earlier. And the key thing that China is saying is that they want to get to a peak in their carbon emissions by 2030 or before. And when you listen to what Xi Jinping says, the question is how much before? Because, and that's the issue, and that's what we're discussing with China, because there is still, you know, there's a world difference between peaking in 2030 in your emissions from China and peaking in 2025. And so that's where the conversation is. That's where we're keeping the pressure up.
Thank you very much, Prime Minister. You say the score is now 5-3, but who scored the goal?
5-2.
5-2.
I don't know. I memean, you know, I said it could be even 5-3.
Who scored the goals, though? Was it the Queen? Was it Biden? Was it Greta? Was it you? Who's had the biggest impact on this summit? And if I may, it seems that President Macron is already back in Paris tonight, having seemingly left early. Was that a snub after your fallout? And could you possibly clear up whether you did offer him more generous terms for French fishing boats in order to keep talks alive?
Thanks. Look, I think that it's a team game, this thing, Harry. I think I think everybody's working very hard together to keep 1.5 alive, and I think 1.5 degrees alive, and I think a lot of I would pay tribute to all the individuals that you've mentioned, or with the possible exception of myself, but I would certainly pay tribute to everybody for a big effort, and that effort will continue. We will keep going right to the wire, and on our relations with France, I really renew what I've said before. We are working very closely with our French friends and partners on the things that matter most to the people of the world, and that is tackling climate change, reducing CO2, and by comparison with that hugely important issue, the ones you mentioned are really vanishingly unimportant. But since you ask about whether the UK has changed its position, let me put it that way, changed its position on the fishing issue, the answer is no. But I hope that will do, folks. And thank you all for your kind attention. Thank you.